Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is TBR Schmitt, and this is my wife Samantha.
Hello.
And today we're watching Jackie Brown. What do you know about this movie?
Tarantino.
Yeah, another Tarantino movie.
We watched True Romance recently, which was not directed but written by Tarantino. And then we also watched Reservoir Dogs. After we did Reservoir Dogs, we just decided we would go in release order.
Oh, okay.
I made the schedule. So next up is Jackie Brown, and I've actually never heard of this film.
Yeah, we have seen a handful of Tarantino movies outside of the channel. Mm-hmm. There's a few more that you haven't seen that I have, so we'll still cover those. But Jackie Brown is definitely one that kind of is under the radar, according to the comment section. It's either under the radar or underappreciated. And it's kind of surprising because you think of Tarantino as like an incredibly well-known director, but I think he's only directed 9 movies, I believe. So at this point, we've probably seen close to half.
Yeah.
But Jackie Brown is one that before the channel, I hadn't even heard of.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely excited to kind of check it out, especially because it's early on. A lot of the comments said that it's a little bit slower paced for a Tarantino film, but that they still love it. So I have no idea what it's about, but I'm really excited.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's somebody named Jackie Brown. It's gotten so much praise in the comments, so I'm really excited.
Yeah, I mean, for Tarantino, I'm expecting great dialogue, awkward scenes, and probably a ton of violence.
Yeah, and probably a good soundtrack.
Yeah, so if you'd like to see the full-length reaction to this, as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you would like to interact with us on our Instagrams, Twitch, or Twitter, all those links are in the description as well. And with that, let's get into the movie.
Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
And Robert De Niro.
Nice.
Is she a flight attendant?
It kind of seems like it, right?
Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard.
Just made it.
Yeah. I think they were waiting for her.
Dang, chicks who love guns?
Do you know what this is?
No, I have no idea.
And this.
And that there is
my
a Tech
Tech
9, little cheap ass. They retail for $3.80. I get them for $2, sell them for $8.
Oh man, what is this?
The most popular gun in American crime. Like they proud of that shit. Listen. They don't know that a 45 got a serious fucking jamming problem.
Oh.
Cat named Mr. Walker runs a fishing boat out of Mexico. I get the merchandise to him.
Oh, of course, Tarantino film, so gotta show some feet.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, he loves feet.
Now,
See?
that motherfucker.
Ew, it's touching his cup.
With all kind of high-tech navigational shit on it.
I don't think he liked that.
No, that's gross.
You know it's for you. Girl, don't make me put my foot in your ass.
Hello, it's for you.
Oh, I'm impressed. He seems to know a lot.
He's just repeating shit he overheard.
And just smoking some pot and watching some girls with guns.
So when'd you get out of jail?
4 days ago.
Oh.
Bank robbery.
Shit, I'm impressed.
I mean, he didn't succeed, obviously.
Wants a 9mm Smith & Wesson model 5946. I'm gonna make $12.50.
What's your cost?
Lowest 2. Start adding these motherfucking figures up. Tell me this ain't the business to be.
Yeah, these are some really great profit margins.
Yeah.
Are you gonna get it?
I already got a $500,000 sitting down in Mexico. When I deliver this next load, then I'm out.
Who was it?
Yeah, right?
Well, you gonna tell me who it is? Oh, man, what's up? What the fuck you doing in jail?
So he's got $500,000 in Mexico, he said, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the flight attendant, Jackie, who I assume in the beginning, her flight was to Mexico also? Was to Cabo?
Yes, yep.
Need me a bond for $10,000. Gonna have to use cash.
What do you need me for?
Black man show up with $10,000 cash. First thing they want to know is where I got it. I go through you.
Wow.
Beaumont, they got him down in county.
If he runs and I have to go to Kentucky to bring him back, you pay the expense. What's his full name?
Beaumont, that's all I know.
Would you say that Beaumont is his first or his last name?
If I had to guess, I'd say Beaumont's his Christian name.
What is that?
I don't know. Is that first or last?
Hello, this is Max Cherry Bail Bonds. Who's this, please?
Cherry bail bonds?
Which one's for the car?
This one right here.
There's a lot of keys.
Right?
Point it at the car, push the button, you hear a little ooh, ooh, ooh. That means the door's unlocked and the alarm's off. Get in.
Robert De Niro plays such a different character than I've ever seen. He's like so mellow.
Yeah.
They talking like they serious as hell. Give me time for that machine gun shit.
And they're just trying to put a fright in your ass.
If that's what they doing, they done did it. About 3 years.
3 years? That's an old crime.
It's not that long ago.
Introduce you to my lawyer. I had him look at your case. And he said you ain't got shit to worry about.
I don't know about that.
Machine gun seems like a pretty big deal.
You home because I spent $10,000 to get your ass home. I need some help. You can help me out. You remember them 3 M60 machine guns? I'm gonna sell the other 2 tonight.
More machine guns?
Now, I'm gonna sell them the other 2 machine guns, all right?
That was cool, the sound effect of the gate going past.
Never do business with people you ain't never done business with before without backup. And that's why I need you. When I open the trunk, you pop up and rack this motherfucker.
What?
Man, I want to help you, but I won't be locked in no goddamn trunk of no car.
You think I want to spend $10,000 on your ass?
And you said 10 minutes. Hey, motherfucker, you like hit my goddamn head.
There's no way this is gonna go smoothly.
No, not at all. I mean, he's sold a lot of guns, so I assume he knows what he's doing. But is he setting this guy up?
If someone jumped out at you with a gun, wouldn't you do something about it?
Wouldn't you shoot him?
Well, I don't know if they have any guns, but probably if they're buying machine guns, right?
Right here still? Also, this is not his car, right? Didn't he have a much fancier car?
Hey, we gotta do it.
What the hell?
Paid $10,000 just to kill him?
Man, I like Chris Tucker.
I'm lost.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing I could think of was he working for him at a certain point? So then, like, the fact that he was for sure going to go to jail, he didn't want him to give up any information.
Maybe. I'm sorry, I got distracted.
I've never seen Robert De Niro do less in a movie so far.
Yeah, I can hear the Supremes in the background. She ain't bad, is she?
No, she's pretty good.
I got some for your eyes only shit to show you. Why don't you step outside?
Who's that?
That's Beaumont.
Who's Beaumont?
An employee I had to let go.
Okay, yeah.
Do 10 years in prison. And you know Beaumont's gonna do anything Beaumont can.
Yeah, he's gonna talk.
Telling the federal government any and every motherfucking thing about my black ass. If you gonna come in on this thing with me.
Here's the last employee I just murdered.
So we on the same page then.
Yeah, follow.
I can't believe how good he was to convince him to get in the trunk so he didn't have to move the body or anything.
Right? Ready to dispose of.
Yeah.
Argus LAPD. Can I ask what you have in that bag?
I'm a flight attendant for Cabo Air.
Can I help out here?
Oh.
Do I have a choice?
You have the right to say no.
No.
I'll keep my eye on him so he doesn't take anything.
Good cop, bad cop.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I'd say there's about, $50,000 here.
Looks like about 50,000 from here.
You're not even looking, Ray.
You could get a $250,000 fine plus 2 years in prison.
Or you can talk with a couple of good-hearted guys like Mark and myself.
You were busted while carrying drugs for a pilot?
The pilot was my husband and I got off.
What?
Flying for the shittiest little shuttle fucking piece of shit Mexican airline that there is.
Jeez.
Didn't exactly set the world on fire, did you, Jackie?
Wow.
This guy's an asshole.
Hey, Jackie, do you know a guy named Beaumont Livingston?
Yeah, he's dead.
He knows you. He doesn't know anybody now. He's dead.
If you cooperate, you tell us what we want to know, we'll help you get out of this. Clinging on to this one shitty little job.
Oh my God.
I'd think I had a year to throw away.
I'm not saying another goddamn word.
Oh.
What's this?
What's that shit?
Did they just...
Oh. Did they plant it or did she not know that it was in there?
Well, that didn't work out well for her.
Bond at 10,000 and set the date of August 21st.
Oh.
Owens, case.
It was nice.
Yeah.
That'd be 25 after man.
Oh.
I didn't hear you wash your hands.
Time for another Bond.
They set her bond this afternoon at $10,000. 44-year-old black woman caught with less than 2 ounces. They call that shit intent.
Let's get Beaumont out of the way.
Beaumont.
Somebody with a grudge blew Beaumont's brains out.
What does she do for you?
Who says she'd do anything for me? She my friend. And why would a stewardess be bringing me 50 grand?
Now you want me to speculate on what you do? Whatever you're into, you seem to be getting away with it, so more power to you.
I like this Bond guy.
She ain't used to this kind of treatment.
Ordell, this isn't a bar. You don't have a tab. She didn't come back from Mexico with cocaine on her?
Falsely accused of intent.
That's true.
Is white guilt supposed to make me forget I'm running a business?
I got you a little $1,000.
Dropping off Lopez, Anita, picking up Brown.
Hey, no problem. You armed?
You bet I am.
You bet I am. I hope this Bond guy makes it to the end.
I do like him.
Yeah. Is he falling in love?
It's music.
Okay, he's definitely in love. This song is perfect for this moment.
I could give you a lift home if you like.
I could take you to dinner if you're hungry.
You're really a bail bondsman?
Who do you think I am?
Who paid my bond?
I feel like she knows she's in danger then.
Yeah.
Won't find any cigarettes in there.
Jeez, that's a lot of trust.
You ever been to the River Bottom? It's a cop bar.
Oh, I was like, that sounds sketchy.
Right?
Look, you're dropping me off at my place. There's a joint near me.
I did not expect a love story between the bail bondsman and Jackie.
But I must have written about 15,000 bonds since I've been in the business.
Jeez.
If you want, I could help you figure out your options. They'll offer you simple possession, a couple of months of county time, and a year or 2 of probation.
They were waiting for my ass.
That's true.
Yeah.
What did they want to know?
Who gave me the money and who I was giving it to? Found this guy in the trunk of a car with his head blown off.
Beaumont Livingston.
Or they'll pick up his bond.
Uh-oh.
Yep, putting it together. Oh man, this could get ugly right here.
Which one do you think? For the bail bondsman or for Jackie Brown?
I don't know. Maybe for Jackie.
I think he needs Max Cherry.
Yeah, I don't think he can kill Max Cherry. Well, I mean, he can, but he's useful to him still.
He had the nerve and he had the blood.
Yeah, he's not wasting any time. Okay, Max Cherry, come back. Maybe he just circled the block real quick or something.
I think she forgot something in the car.
I think they know that she's in danger from Ordell.
Yeah, it sounds like they put that together at the bar. Plus, this movie's named after her. She's not gonna die yet.
Right. And I definitely don't want Max to die, so.
How you doing, Miss Jackie?
Come on in.
Those are some nice gloves you're wearing.
If you didn't put it in there, he must have. That shit wasn't called for, baby. I'm sorry.
So it wasn't the cops?
No.
You sure you didn't get nervous and let something slip? You know, I ain't mad at you.
Come on, Max. Where are you?
So dark.
Yeah.
They were waiting for me. They knew about the money and they knew the exact amount.
Tell you how they happened to come by this information?
Livingston.
Yeah.
I knew it.
He talked before he could get killed.
You ain't say nothing about me.
Oh my gosh, this power.
They tell you what happened to this Beaumont fella?
Why is he turning the light down?
Wants to kill her.
They'll stay pretty scared about what he might say to keep from doing some time.
This is interesting.
You got any reason to be nervous around me?
Oh, Jackie took the gun?
I think it's a gun pressed up against my dick.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
What the hell's wrong with you, Jackie?
Shut the fuck up and don't you move.
Talking to them police too much.
Oh, the police didn't try and strangle my ass.
Kill him, Jackie.
Do you understand what the fuck I'm saying?
Yeah, woman, damn. Start pitting black against black. That's how they do.
You were just about to kill her.
Now, sooner or later, they're gonna get around to offering me a plea deal, and you know that.
They ain't come over here to kill you.
It's okay. I want $100,000. Now, if I have to do more than a year, you pay another $100,000.
That's decently fair for your life.
I can do that.
A whole lot of money.
If we friends again, you point that motherfucking gun somewhere else.
Dang, Jackie.
Oh, I love her.
I'll talk to the cops tomorrow and tell you if it's on.
All right.
Ooh.
I mean, he has $500,000. If it only costs him $100,000 to stay alive, it's a pretty good deal.
You want your gun back?
This is Max.
Oh, I felt a lot safer having it. Oh, the milk went bad while I was in jail.
Care to hang on to it for a while?
Oh, good guy Max.
I don't get new stuff that often.
I hope they become a couple. I like them a lot.
Me too.
You called?
He came by. Because he needs my ass. Otherwise, that money's just gonna sit over there in Cabo.
Yeah, she's pretty important to the operation. He was still about to kill her, though.
Are you gonna offer to set him up?
Yeah, if I get off. Otherwise, fuck him.
Oh.
Max, how do you feel about getting old?
You're not old. You look great.
No, I'm asking you, how do you?
Oh, dang.
You look exactly the way you did at 29.
My ass ain't the same.
Bigger.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Flown over 7 million miles, and I've been waiting on people for 20 years.
Wow.
And with this arrest hanging over my head, Max, I'm scared.
That's a terrible situation she's in. He seems like he's on coke.
Okay, may I smoke?
Absolutely.
They're much nicer.
Yeah.
She hasn't gone into specifics yet. She's been waiting for you to get here.
She knows it's my case, right?
I need permission to leave the country so I can keep my job. If I don't show up for work tomorrow, I'm fired. Help you get Odell Roby.
So now you do know.
You never asked if I did or not.
Yeah, they said Livingston.
He sells guns. He told me. Besides, why else would an ATF man be after him?
It's possible.
What fucking movie is that?
The Mad Dog Murderer.
She's only been smoking.
A little shopping, you know, I couldn't have my boy run around looking like no bum. Man, you know you had that Salvation Army thing. Gonna rob you of your ambition.
Not if your ambition is to get high and watch TV.
Oh, y'all a couple Cheech and Chongs, huh? Jackie, what's up?
How is she going to explain that she is able to fly?
I don't know. Because her whole plan was to, like, take the fall for it and spend a year in prison.
Right.
You like getting high so much, why don't you hang out here with Mel? I get high at night.
When you can just relax at home.
So who didn't make the cut?
Hiroshi.
Well, must have made quite an impression.
I never really got to know him, but I knew enough to know that I wasn't missing much. So.
Jeez.
You could tell.
1 5.
What?
Yeah.
3 minutes later.
The position. It's like so hunched.
Yeah, he's like a hunched over old man. Is he buying her a CD or a tape?
Or maybe it's for him.
Yeah. All right, what's her plan?
They already know it's you.
Goddamn, that don't mean you got to confirm it. You tell him anything else?
Yeah, you got a $500,000 in Mexico and you want me to bring it in?
You told him all that.
It's true, ain't it?
What the fuck?
All they want to do is catch your ass with guns. What's the matter? I mean, that's what we discussed last night.
Is it?
I told him you never pick up the money yourself.
That's a good idea.
If you listen, it's a damn good idea.
Yeah, I'm thinking of woman.
He has one.
It's gonna look like I'm doing the same thing as I did before.
But you don't?
No, I hand it to someone else first.
And they follow the wrong one. My money, and I don't need no fucking partners.
I ain't your partner, I'm your manager. And I'm managing to get your money out of Mexico.
Manager get 10%.
No, that's an agent.
I can do that.
Okay, so she brings in the money, and if it goes wrong, she still gets $100,000 for going to jail?
Think so. Or she gets $100,000 regardless? No. Then that would be 15% or more.
Oh yeah, that would be like 20%.
Killed a man who worked for him the other day.
Wow. How'd she know that?
He went to go meet that stewardess.
She knows a lot.
Did he tell you about that $500,000 he's got down in Mexico? Of course he did. He tells anybody who's gonna listen. Let him and the stewardess get the money over here. Just take it from them.
What?
Okay.
No, it's just about Melanie.
Louis ain't had no pussy for a while. That bitch gonna be fucking you 2 minutes after I'm out the door.
That's true.
Oh, so she ain't your girlfriend.
But you fucked her anyway. Well, I hope you felt appropriately guilty afterwards.
Afterwards, I did.
Afterwards, I did.
Country girl named Sharonda took her to my place in Compton, told her it was Hollywood.
Jeez.
She trying to play your ass against me, ain't she?
Wow.
No, I don't understand why you keep someone around your business and you can't even trust them.
But you can always trust Melanie to be Melanie.
That makes sense. That's crazy that he's just like, oh yeah, she's trying to set you up against me? I figured.
Yeah.
And
considering how many people he's just tried to kill. Oh, I don't like this dark.
Yeah.
I was just calling to find out how everything went today at ATF.
Just checking in.
Hope everything's well. Bye-bye.
End of message.
End of message.
Oh, I like Max.
I hope she called him. Oh, is he at the mall?
He's at the movies.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder if this is just a coincidence or is Max purposely here?
I feel like it was probably a coincidence.
Max!
Oh, a little smile.
What the fuck is up with this shit?
Better not go after Max.
$500,000 will always be missed.
You're avoiding the question, Max.
Okay, sure, I guess I'd be tempted, especially now since I'm getting out of the bail bond business.
Oh.
Been a long time coming, but Thursday. Miss Brown?
If you had the chance to walk away with $500,000, would you take it?
I think so.
No.
You don't think so?
No. It's too scary.
Max is scary?
No.
Ordell?
Yeah.
I don't think Max is afraid of him.
You gotta stop me like this.
You're not gonna stop her.
Okay.
Not this time. Just part of their plan.
Purple? Fine, the back's
pink
white.
letter?
Image is purple. Lettering pink.
Details matter. Max, what are you doing here? Is he supposed to be here? Like Jackie wants him here?
Put the bag on the floor, okay? Under the table next to mine.
Sharonda.
Sharonda, that's a nice name.
Oh, is that...
This is the girl.
That's in Compton.
Yeah.
What's going on with Max?
I think he's just making sure things go smooth.
I can do it, Max. I just can't do it without you.
Oh, shit. So Max is like in on this now.
I'm afraid for Max.
I think he just will do anything for Jackie.
Do you know what time it is?
Oh, what are you guys doing?
They said they were going to follow her though, right? Oh, no.
Oh, no, they did say that they would follow her, but that they wouldn't...
Stop her.
Yeah.
Is that the bag?
Yeah, did they do like a multiple swaps? So now they followed...
The wrong person.
Yeah. So maybe Max was just there to see if it would work or not. And clearly it worked. I like the just abrupt change in everything.
Channels of cops, right? Good work.
You're going to call it in?
No, I think that was just to test the plan. And it worked well enough.
But he said if she can handle the cops should never even know about her, right?
Maybe like Jackie is going to have to explain it to the cops somehow. Like, I don't know, I dropped off the money.
In the night, I just want you to go out for a little while I work.
Jeez.
Jackie, Louis, Jackie. Have a good time there, baby. Don't burn now.
Is this Melanie's house?
Right. I think it's his house, but she just lives there. Because he lives in a bunch of different houses.
Right.
You got that we do it the way I let out. We don't do it all. What
It's my goddamn money. I can do what the fuck I want.
Oh, shit. Man, I'm so lost then.
So yeah, it was him.
Oh, she was the one who did the show.
Tell him we do the same thing as before, and they'll follow Sharonda.
Louis, she ain't there? Yo.
He's just baked out of his mind.
Yeah, I think he's super high.
Look. Billingsley bag Simone gives you and give it to Sharonda, okay? In a titty bar downtown waiting on Louis to call me, tell me everything's cool.
So then when does Jackie make her swap?
I don't know.
I don't think we would be able to sell guns if we can't figure this out.
We're not good at this.
He's gonna keep his $500,000 where it is, but he's gonna bring in $50,000 just in case he needs bail. I'm not gonna show him the whole amount. He'll see $50,000
And where's the rest of it?
in the bag underneath.
Oh, man.
Taking a hell of a chance, kid.
Yeah.
If he finds it, I'll say Mr. Walker put it in there. Come out of that fitting room.
Wearing a dress.
Well, a suit.
Look here, we got a little change in plans.
Oh, crap.
She gone, her shit's gone, and my $10,000 motherfucking dollars is gone.
Oh, really?
Instead of Simone, it's gonna be Melanie.
Oh, Melody's involved. Oh, that's your bottom? It's not even, like, really concealed.
Okay, the envelope contains $50,000.
Ever been tempted?
If I did, I'd have to give one to you, wouldn't I? I mean, it's not like the money belongs to anybody.
It's her logic.
You're officially out of trouble now. Go doing something stupid.
I don't do anything stupid when I'm being watched every second.
You know, I'm glad you pointed that out.
It's exactly what she's trying to do.
Let's go.
She late?
Yeah.
Well, what the fuck you still doing? Go in there and grab that bitch by the head, drag her fucking ass out of there.
So are they gonna go through with it on the $50,000 and then she's gonna keep the rest?
I think so. But don't they also want him for the guns?
That's the main reason, yeah. I don't even think they want the money.
Yeah. I'm still not 100% sure what's going on.
There's a lot of moving parts here.
Yeah. Because if Ordell only gets caught with 10 or 50,000, that's still not what the cops...
No, they want the money, which is why they want to follow.
The suit she wanted?
I think so.
I think I like that suit. I'd like to try it on.
Nice.
Melanie?
Jackie, are you getting that suit?
Yeah, you like it?
Looks really good on.
You got something for me? I put a cherry on top.
Thanks.
Oh, nice. So that's what that was for.
I thought it was for her suit. Guess she doesn't really need it.
Right. Here's the real amount of money.
So the cop's still taking that?
No.
Why is she transferring it?
This is her. This is what she's taking. Melanie has the bag that Ordell and the cops think has at $50,000 in it. The cops think it's $50,000, I think, and Ordell thinks it's all of his money.
Oh, and then Max is just gonna...
Maybe grab this bag?
So, how much is it?
So this will make sense if Max walks in to grab that bag.
$267.
This is very chaotic.
Yeah, why is she panicking?
Someone left a bag of beach towels in the last dressing room.
Oh, what?
I'm lost.
Because aren't the cops still expecting her to make some sort of transfer?
This music is making me panic. Where's Max?
I don't know. I mean, I'm definitely stressing out because I wasn't even fully aware.
Ray, come on! Ray, Melanie, she burst into the dressing room, she took all the money and ran out!
What?
Wow, you looked really cool. Just let go.
Straighten up, bitch.
Wait, so then who took the money?
It's a nice to look at.
I think I like it. I'll take it.
Okay, we went back in time.
Okay.
I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Hey, would you let go?
Oh.
Great, cause a scene. What? So Max was there.
Knock you the fuck out. Take your fucking hand.
Okay.
He's no longer chill.
Gotta just take a chill pill for
Fuck you
Christ's
and your
sake.
chill pill.
Been chill this whole movie.
How did you ever rob a bank?
Well, he failed.
No wonder you went to jail. Is it this aisle, Louis? Is it?
Oh, she's pushing it.
I mean, don't say one fucking word, okay?
Louis.
Oh my god.
See? Just what I said it was.
What the hell?
Man, he just killed her because she annoyed him? That was wild. He was listening to the same song that she showed him.
Fucking Look at this.
I can't believe he killed Melanie.
I know, right? I mean, she was teasing him, but murder is not an appropriate response. Oh, so he was looking first. I thought Max was staring at him first.
So did I.
And away we go.
So he is grabbing.
I think he's gonna grab that bag.
By the way, someone left a bag of beach towels in the last dressing room.
Why would she tell her that?
Maybe so she brings it out. Is this only like a woman's fitting room or something?
Or could be.
But then how would he have still...
He could just say, oh, my wife left.
Yeah. You're up, Max. But where the hell's Ordell through all of this?
I thought he wasn't going to be there.
You left a bag of beach towels in the fitting room?
Go get him. There's nobody in there.
But Ordell did see Max at the mall and was suspicious of him, you know?
What is with the shot?
I don't know. I mean, Max is doing crime for the first time, pretty much.
I'm scared for
I'm
Max.
super scared for Max. I keep waiting for him to get just like shot.
Alright, this is some good music though. I'm not gonna shoot him in the middle of the mall.
I mean, Melanie just died in the middle of the parking lot right outside.
She was in the parking lot. He parked right outside, so his car should be right there.
Yeah. I don't like any of these shots. Okay.
Where's Melanie?
Well, that's what I want to tell you. You see, she was bugging me.
So what? You left her there?
I shot her. She's dead.
But where'd you shoot her?
In the chest and the stomach.
I mean, if she's not dead, she could identify them.
What we don't want is that bitch surviving on us. You know, anybody but that woman.
So you're gonna have to go back to the mall?
I think so. Especially because it's just books.
You never put a hand in it, neither did I. And that was it. We went to the parking lot.
Where you shot her.
That's right.
Oh, this looks so bad.
Right.
Fuck you, brother. How could you fucking ask me that?
This is terrible. Are they gonna shoot each other now?
I don't know.
I think he's gonna kill Lewis.
It's Jackie Brown.
Oh.
She wants me to know she ripped me off.
I mean, he figured it out pretty quick.
What if she gave the money to somebody else first before Melanie even went in the dressing room?
Damn.
Oh, man. You know what?
What?
Is he gonna remember?
Like maybe he's with his wife or his girlfriend. It's a big place.
Lewis,
a lot
Lewis,
of people
Lewis.
go there.
Say.
Yeah, Max Cherry.
Max ain't worth the shit no more.
You better fucking back off, man.
Ooh. What the fuck happened to you, man?
They're just taking each other out. I mean, I definitely expected more from Lewis. He went from super chill to just pissed off and then really dumb.
Oh. Jackie, you're screwed if he finds you.
Yeah. I mean, Ordell figured that out in like 30 seconds. That it's Jackie and Max.
Melanie burst in, she grabbed the bag, and then somebody fucking killed her for it.
This helps her story a lot. The fact that she's dead.
But I couldn't go after her because I was in my fucking underwear.
You had time to pay the sales chick?
I had to.
She did play it off like she was so super startled coming out. Jackie's doing great right now.
Motherfucking I did not.
Polygraph on.
Yeah, if a motherfucker make you happy.
She won't know where that 50,000 is.
I gotta talk to you for a second.
Yeah, what happens if they find the body of the other guy? Lewis.
Well, they're just gonna think it's Ardell, right?
Yeah, they might think Ordell stole his money and started killing everyone.
Right. You're doing so good, Jackie.
I just hope Max is safe wherever he's hiding.
Louis Carr's dead. LAPD found her shot in the car at night. Melanie, packet of marked bills, stuffed in her short.
Oh.
I'm backing up your story.
It does.
But if there's anything else you haven't told me about,
nope.
Better hope we find him before he finds you.
Right?
Yeah. Wow, I cannot believe that plan worked out so well for Jackie. And we had no idea what she was doing.
This Mr. Roby, isn't it? I have your 10,000. That's why you called. Tell me where you are. I'll come give you.
No, don't go to him, Max.
I know you helped her. And I know you know what I want.
I feel like Ordell just fucked up right here. Max was about to just come there.
find out where he's staying for me?
Cops can't locate him, huh?
They don't have your winning personality.
Oh, I'm still nervous for Max.
I am too, but at least now Max is fully prepared, like knowledge-wise, for the situation.
I'm alone.
Jazz in the house.
What's the plan here?
I don't know. Max better have something up his sleeve, like a gun.
How'd you find me anyway?
Winston found you.
How'd he find me?
That's what he does. What she did was take quite a risk to make sure you got your money. All I did was walk out with it.
Y'all went to all that trouble just to protect my interests.
It's amazing that they can tell the truth, technically, kind of, and still, like, twist it into the lie.
She's all alone.
I call over there. She better answer the phone.
She will.
They really thought of everything.
I'll be here.
So is she calling the cops now?
Yeah, maybe? Pick up, whoever this is. You got this, Jackie. Such an uncomfortable car ride.
It's like the music and then the silence.
Plan has to be something better than just killing Ordell. Because if they were just going to kill Ordell, they could have just killed him at that place. He thought he was safe there because no one knew where he was.
Winston or anybody else is in there, you the first motherfucker get shot. You understand me?
Yeah.
Max is so cool.
What you doing sitting up in here in the dark?
Oh,
Ray's
what?
got a gun!
She just lied? Oh.
No, he had a gun. Holy shit.
How'd you know where he was?
I found him.
What do you mean you found him?
That's my job.
Remember when you said you hope you get him before he gets me? Well, you did.
Yeah, Ray just fucking destroyed him. Oh, jeez. That's creepy.
It was fun getting $500,000 in the mail.
Less 10%.
Why'd you take so little?
It's my fee.
What's the matter? Haven't you ever borrowed somebody's car before?
Not after they're dead. Where you going?
Spain.
You have a good time.
What? Come on, Max.
Could I excuse myself? Would you call me back in about half an hour?
Don't let her leave, Max.
Go!
Oh, you... No, I wanted Max to show up still. All right, that was Jackie Brown. What'd you think?
I loved that.
That was great.
That was so good.
Jackie was amazing.
She was incredible. Okay, so I might butcher this. Pam Grier?
I was gonna go with Pam Grier.
Grier?
One of those might be correct.
I have never heard of her or seen her before, and I'm like a huge fan now.
Yeah, no, she killed it.
Yeah, Jackie was just like, she was so awesome. She was so badass and smart and just everything. Like, she was just so good.
Yeah, no, I mean, she didn't like put up with anyone's bullshit really. She was genuine and honest to the people who deserved it, and then she handled the people who needed to be handled. She was amazing, an amazing character.
I loved her. I mean, this was another incredible Tarantino film.
Much different. I mean, if someone wouldn't have told me, I don't know if I would have felt like this was a Tarantino movie. Yeah,
it was very stylized, like Tarantino. I feel like a lot of the camera work was very Tarantino. He has a tendency, I think, to kind of like linger.
Oh, really?
On things.
For whatever reason, I feel like he's very fast-paced and kind of chaotic.
I feel like the story is, but I feel like some of the camera work can be...
I guess that's true. I mean, in Reservoir Dogs, there was plenty of scenes where the camera was just placed there and never really moved.
Right.
But maybe it's his earlier work is a little bit slower, or like, not slower, but less shots, less chaotic.
Yeah.
And then some of his like later stuff is definitely a little bit more, I guess, quick cuts or something.
Yeah, I mean, the scene with Jackie and she's just like panicking, freaking out, that was very Tarantino to me.
Yeah.
Like, it was causing me to stress out. I feel like it's the camera work, it's the music, like all of those things put together, like just put you in it.
Especially because at that point, we still weren't 100% clear what the story was. It was really interesting. Some Tarantino movies, I feel like a lot of them maybe, kind of give the story in pieces in random orders. There's not real continuity to it. This had a lot of continuity to it until the mall scene.
Yes.
And then we saw everyone's kind of perspective.
Yeah.
And then it kind of became clear, oh, okay, this is what's going on.
Yeah, because I think both of us, we had no idea what their plan was.
No, when they were talking about it, it was like, who's grabbing what bag? Who's going where? Where are you meeting? And then you're trying to think of how is Jackie turning this into her own heist within a heist? So it was fairly complex, but then once it all kind of finished and unraveled, it actually was relatively straightforward.
Yeah.
So crazy. But no, I mean, Jackie was absolutely the highlight of the movie.
Yeah, absolutely. And Jackie's relationship with Max Cherry was like the best part.
Yeah.
I loved it. I would want to watch like a whole sequel of Jackie and Max in Spain. Like, I loved every minute of it. They just had such great chemistry.
Yeah.
And Max, I just like wanted to give Max a hug, like for most of the film.
Max was a really good dude.
Yeah.
Like, he believed Jackie, and honestly, Jackie didn't really lie to him.
She really lied to most people.
She really
just kind of exaggerated some of the truth.
And that was the crazy thing too, and I kind of mentioned it during the movie, but there was plenty of times where Jackie just told the exact truth, but the way that it fit into what was currently happening played into what she wanted.
Yeah, I think starting with Jackie and Ordell in the bar.
Yeah.
When she just like flat out is like, oh, I told them all about you and all the money that you have and all this stuff. It was like, what are you doing?
Yeah, it was literally like Ordell was freaking out. Like, what do you mean? You told them everything? She was like, yeah, I mean, they already know everything, so why not?
And it worked.
Yeah. Somehow she twisted that into Ordell believing her for a new plan.
Yeah.
And then the police were always, clued into everything going on. So it was incredible how much people were actually telling each other the truth. I mean, even down to like Lewis telling Ordell, like, yeah, Melanie was
just pissing me
off, so I shot her twice in the parking lot. It's like, what?
Yeah, no, I have made it very clear that I'm a huge Robert De Niro fan. Like, I have loved everything that we've watched on the channel.
Yeah.
And this was so different.
This was such a different role for Robert De Niro. I mean, he was so chill, barely spoke. He kind of had that stoner vibe.
Yeah.
It reminded me of Brad Pitt's character in True Romance.
I was thinking the same thing.
Just like a highlight, but somehow not really important to anything in the story.
Yeah.
And then, man, did he just switch.
Yeah, like the stress of everything, of just trying to get this money and all of it. And obviously Melanie was like so chill with the fact that she was very late to all of it. I feel like it was just like this buildup in Lewis.
Yeah.
And then he just like snapped on her in the parking lot. That was insane.
No, and I'm sure Melanie thought she was just kind of teasing and having fun. And like, she was probably high, of course.
Yeah.
So she's probably just having a good time. She at no point probably thought that she was being annoying enough to get shot multiple times in the parking lot.
Yeah, no, that was rough. That was definitely, I feel like, the shock for me of the whole film.
There was three, I guess, there was, I guess, 4 shocking moments that definitely felt like Tarantino, where Ordell kills Beaumont. And then, Lewis killing Melanie, and then Ordell killing Lewis in the car. That was pretty hardcore. And then Ray blasting Ordell in the end.
Yeah.
So overall, it wasn't as violent or as aggressive as I feel like other Tarantino movies we saw.
True.
But it had its like little moments.
Yeah, and I already forgot about Livingston in the beginning. Chris Tucker. I mean, obviously he played such a small time-wise role.
Right.
But it was like a really big role in the film. It just kind of got the ball rolling on everything. It really set the character for Ordell.
Yeah.
To see like what kind of person he was and what kind of like how much he was in it with his like gun business.
Yeah, it's weird. Obviously, in the aspect of being a bad guy, I feel like him killing whatever his name is, Beaumont. He had his reasons because he was going to talk to the police. It wasn't like I feel like a traditional evil bad guy would be like killing these people because he's trying to get like a larger cut of the money or something. He killed Beaumont. He killed Beaumont for a specific reason. He killed Lewis because Lewis just killed Melanie, and he was very pissed off that he killed Melanie.
Lewis had like lost the plot, so
by no means is Ordell a good guy. I'm just saying he wasn't like a psychopath. I feel like he had his reasonings for what he did, and I just feel like sometimes there's evil characters in Tarantino movies that are just balls to the wall, crazy psychopath, evil people who just like love to murder and kill.
Yeah.
I feel like Ordell was very intelligent, and he just kept getting into situations where he ended up killing people. Like, I mean, the psychopath in Reservoir Dogs, there was no reasoning whatsoever for him to be torturing or like a psychopath or anything like that.
Yeah.
So you have like very extreme evil people in Tarantino movies, yet Ordell was a very evil person, but still a little bit more like logical and thinking about what he was doing.
Yeah, I mean, I guess Ordell wasn't like unhinged.
That's probably the best. He wasn't totally unhinged.
Yeah, I mean, he obviously was the villain.
Yes, obviously the bad guy and the villain, but not to that.
Yeah, but he was very calculated.
Yeah.
Everything that he did was very intentional. And it was really just all about him continuing to have his business, staying out of jail, and getting his $500,000 across the border.
Yeah.
So I see what you mean.
Like, I feel like if that situation ended where Jackie gave him the money at the end and he could just leave, I feel like Ordell would have just left.
Yeah, I don't think he would have killed
As
her.
opposed to like a psychopath evil person who would have been like, got my money and then killed them anyways.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think you're right.
So it's just an interesting evil character.
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely different type of villain. And
Yeah.
obviously Samuel L. Jackson, never even have to comment on it. Always fantastic.
Yeah, he crushed it.
The hair, I couldn't really get rid of.
He looked ridiculous.
That was the only thing. It's just the hair. I know it's the times. I think this is a 80s
Yeah.
film. So Bridget Fonda. So that was Melanie. I thought that she was fantastic.
She was great. I mean, she wasn't in the movie much.
No, but I feel like she like really kind of stole the scenes that she was in. You know, she was like really chill. She was obviously been in this relationship or whatever you want to call it with Ordell for as long as she has been.
A long time.
The foot thing, I did not know that was a thing.
You can watch back to any other probably not Reservoir Dogs, because I think it's just a bunch of guys in that movie. But whenever there's like female characters, Quentin Tarantino will have them.
They're always feet.
He loves feet. Even there's like an acceptance speech, I think by Brad Pitt or something like that, at like the Emmys or Golden Globes or something, where he like roasts Quentin Tarantino about his love of feet.
I didn't know that was a thing, so.
Look, going forward, I'm sure you'll be like, oh my gosh, feet again?
Yeah, no, I mean, that was an intense like couple minutes of feet.
Some feet action. Yeah. And then there was another scene too when
she was like trying to touch. Yeah. And then you see her shoes, I guess, in the changing room. There's a lot of feet, I guess.
There's a lot of feet.
Yeah.
So if you're into feet, Quentin Tarantino is your guy.
I think there's a lot of people out there that are into feet. So I thought she was great. I've never seen Bridget Fonda before, so I thought she was great. Michael Keaton also.
I actually really liked the cops. When they were first introduced, I thought they were just kind of shitheads and stuff. But the more the story kind of went on, it was very clear that they weren't trying to fuck with Jackie. They weren't trying to screw her over.
No.
They were accepting her help and then honest with, I feel like, what they could do for her. Obviously, they still use like cop tactics of being like, oh, you're going to go to jail for the rest of your life. I did like them. And at the end, it was Ray who kind of took out Ordell and cleaned up the whole story.
And I mean, Ray was really there for Jackie on numerous occasions.
Yeah.
I mean, when Jackie, obviously was part of Jackie's plan, but Jackie did come running out of the dressing room and she called for him.
Yeah, when she screamed for Ray came running.
He was right there. And then at the end, she was like, Ray, he has a gun, and without hesitation.
Because it was dark, so I just totally trusted Jackie and then blasted Ray.
Yeah.
I mean, blasted Ordell.
Yeah.
And there was that little moment where you kind of feel like maybe they planted the coke on her. I think that was immediately cleared up that it wasn't them.
No, it was not the cops.
So I feel like that's why earlier on I was kind of like, oh, these cops are shitheads and stuff. But as the story went on, I was like, these cops are obviously just trying to catch a bad guy.
Yeah, they're just doing their job.
And I don't think they ever really put Jackie into extreme danger or anything like that with their plan.
Yeah. And I mean, Jackie technically did still screw them over in taking the money because that wasn't part of the plan.
Yeah, but also they didn't care about the money at all. Like, it would have just gone to an evidence locker. I feel like they said multiple times this money doesn't belong to anyone.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be missed. I feel like the cops were more interested in stopping a guy who was selling guns to a bunch of criminals.
Machine guns.
Yeah, machine guns to a bunch of people who don't need machine guns.
Yeah.
So the cops got what they wanted. They got their bad guy out of the picture. Jackie got her money. She's off after a real shit life. I mean, 19 years. I mean, wasn't it the reason she couldn't even work for a nice airline was because her husband had like a drug problem or something?
Yeah, I think he was a drug dealer, I think.
Something.
And she kind of got caught.
I don't think she was directly responsible. I think it was just kind of like collateral damage. I feel like.
So, and then she ended up having to work for what she called was the worst airline.
And then probably to just survive making whatever $16,000 a year, she probably was at that spot forced to work with Ordell just to make money. So she got her money, she's off. I'm just sad that Max didn't go with her.
I know. And I thought when he was on the phone and he's like, can you call me back? I was like, oh.
Yeah, I thought he was going to go running out.
Yeah.
Or then when he went to the back, I thought he was going to grab his stuff. So I don't know. It was interesting. I mean, there's a bunch of different reasons maybe floating around of why he didn't. I just feel like kind of that little moment of Jack being like, oh, do I scare you? And he was like, a little bit. I feel like they're just on two different paths in life, but there's no reason that they couldn't have been on the same one in the same place.
I mean, they were very different, but I wish that they would have been together in Spain.
Yeah. So I think overall it was an excellent movie. All of the characters were amazing. The highlight for sure was Jackie, and then the opposite to that was definitely Ordell. But everyone was fantastic. Definitely shocked that I've never even heard about this movie until this channel. But this is definitely a great Tarantino movie.
Yeah, no, excellent. Another Tarantino film that I'm going to recommend to everybody that I know.
Yeah, so on to the next one.
Yeah, I'm excited. I think up next, you waited all the way to the end of this reaction, will be Kill Bill.
Is that the next one in order of his movies that we haven't seen?
That I haven't seen.
Okay.
You've seen Kill Bill.
Yes, I've seen Kill Bill.
Yeah, 99% sure that's the next one on our schedule. 1 and 2.
So excited for that for sure.
Yeah, me too.
So if you'd like to see the full-length reaction to this as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you'd like to interact with us on any other types of social media, all those links will be in the description as well. And with that, peace everyone.
Bye.
Bye.